first day of my new job or whatever. Y'all haven't seen, y'all, you know what? Y'all, I don't think y'all ever saw, no, y'all never saw my like hair, like my real hair, because when I first started my channel, I had just cut it. Yeah, I had just had it cut that October, and then I started this in January. So yeah, I've been letting it grow out. So this is what's been under all of those wigs. I did not keep cutting it. So yes, y'all, got my little, it's the bot for me. Yeah. But yeah, I got up at 6 and because it starts at 8 or whatever. And I'm about to, it's about 7 now, so I'm about to eat real quick. I do have a little few snacks. I know they did say they will provide lunch, but I know they said it was pizza, but I'm still like, let me just take something, you know, in between that time, you know, that way I have something in between breakfast and lunch, and then lunch and we'll get ready to go home or whatever. So I just put on this cute sweater that I just got from Burlington. I went to Burlington because y'all, I mentioned once before I had to throw away a lot of stuff when I moved here. So I eventually, unfortunately, had to throw away a lot of business clothes because I didn't really know which route I would go. So I was like, if there are some clothes I need to throw away, it will be the business clothes, because there wasn't that many and then they were old. So it was just like, I just throw them away, no big deal. So I went to Burlington and got like this. I got that white, you know what, I didn't film in that shirt, but I got a plain white shirt. I'll eventually wear it again. And then I got these, you know, black pants that are like very comfortable. I got 2 of these in this brand. But I got these that are long to the ankle, and I have one that's a little shorter, which I didn't mind because even if it is, you know, winter time, I'm not gonna be cold here in Nevada. So yeah, it has these little buttons, and I love like where the button, like this area right here where the buttons stop, and then it's like thicker part. I don't even know what this is called. Y'all, I'm into fashion, but not to know like the name of that. But that, I think this is really cute. So I hope I'm not too hot. I was gonna bring a jacket, but I was like, nah, I'll probably be all right. I probably don't need a jacket on, especially now on the inside. So yeah, y'all. They did tell us that we could wear jeans. I did see people, well, I'm moving this camera all down. I did see people in there with jeans on, and even after, you know, I got hired, she was saying, you know, I wouldn't even say dress code, but she was just like, you know, you can, she was like, you can wear jeans if you want, but you can't wear business casual. So I was just like, let me just come this way day 1, probably tomorrow too, and then I'll go from there. I didn't want to just like, oh, okay, jeans, let me just come in jeans. Like, I was just like, let me just put this on. And so, yeah, this is why I have this. And then I have these shoes that I got from Forever 21, super cute, super comfortable, or whatever. So this is my little outfit. And then I'll update you guys probably about lunchtime. I'll most likely go to my car when there's ever something like that, like first day or something like that. Y'all, sometimes I just be like liking to just get back to myself. I have a problem, but yeah. So I'll update you guys probably then. Most likely I will be going to my car for lunch, unless they super cool and I feel like talking to them and stuff like that. Yeah, it's, if you know how I am, or if you like this, then I really ain't gotta explain it. But yeah, let me eat my little meal, whatever. I'm gonna show y'all. I had to go buy about 5 of these. Oh, look at my new purse, y'all. Me and my friend was at Cracker Barrel when she was here, and yeah, got that from Cracker Barrel. So these are the things, which I love these. I love these so much. And then I got my little snacks for the day. I doubt I eat all of these. And yeah, then I have, I gotta get, I bought 5 Powerades, all in different colors because I'm childish. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much gonna be my little snacky snack for the day. I'm gonna throw those chips in my bag, in my purse, and then yeah. I just wanted to give y'all the final look Do not worry about that. But these are the shoes with the pants. So that way you can see the bottom of the pants because I was in the bathroom at first. But this is it. So that's all I want to show y'all. That's all I wanted to show y'all. All right, you guys, I'm about to walk inside. Day one. Wish me luck. I could have probably put on some lashes, but oh well. I wanted to come on here and talk to y'all while I was on break. As y'all can see, I am in the car. Oh, I look a little oily. But, so, pretty much, it, started off kind of slow because they, for one, didn't know how many of us was even starting today because they didn't have enough packets and stuff. Like, they was running all over the place. Like, you could just tell it was not prepared and just little, just not prepared. You know, I don't want to say unorganized because I didn't really get that, but it was just like not prepared, and you can see that. And so, so once we finally got started, it was so many of us. It was 20 of us. Well, it is 20 of us. So we couldn't get inside of the break room. I mean, not the break room, inside of the training room. So we actually are on the floor at the real cubicles because it's, like I said, so many. So that, I don't want to say that doesn't, it makes it difficult, but it kind of does because there's really basically not much talking between us and them. They'll come around and check every once in a while, but I am on the side where there's two other actual like workers, like who aren't, you know, needing help. So I feel like they're, now I won't say they're forgetting about me, but they don't come over there as often as I see them walking down each aisle. You know, they probably am assuming that I'm one of them. I don't know. But, it's, I mean, I don't want to say it is the way it's like it is what it is. We finally got started about 2.5 hours later after I got here. You know, you have to do the paperwork with the taxes and, you know, filling out the form about drug use and alcohol use and, you know, cell phone, the dress code, blah, blah, blah. Like, we had to fill all of that out. And then we were waiting for a good little minute because they were waiting for everybody to get done. And then they also had to check everybody's packets to make sure that you signed what you were supposed to sign and filled in what you were supposed to fill in. So we did that. And then we finally went to the floor, and then they finally came around and gave us the information we needed to sign in on computers and stuff. So I signed in like how I was supposed to. So I was just waiting. And then I think what took so long is because people don't know how to do simple stuff. Like, you sign in on the computer, so they give you basically just their own password. Once you sign in with the password, it's going to then ask you for a new password, which is your own. So you do that, and then it takes you, that's you sign to the computer, and then she came around and gave us a folder with the website on it for the training. So you sign in that way. I mean, you log in that way on the website, and then it tells you to use it gives you an example email. So basically what you're using is your username and then the @ symbol and then the thing that they give you. So I think people probably getting a little confused on that, but you do that and then you put in the password, and it says then use the password that you just created. Like, it wasn't rocket science. So I'm just sitting there waiting with that pulled up on my computer because I had got signed in on the computer and on the website. So I'm just sitting there or whatever. And so I heard her with the people in the row that was next to me. I heard her saying, you know, like, use this email. And so I'm just thinking, like, it really wasn't that hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, all right, whatever. So we did that, whatever. And so now we are just doing the online part to ourselves with our headphones in, and that's pretty much it. They go around and, you know, make sure you don't need any help, or, you know, make sure everything's good. But it's, I don't know, it is what it is. So I was telling y'all in my last video, that it's electric, but it's electric and gas. So it's basically a company, you know, calling around, and not that they're trying to, like, you're trying to get them to switch to your company. You know, it's like, if it's something better, and if it's something that's cheaper and a better opportunity, then you can help the customers that way. So that is what it's all about. And because I wasn't too sure, because online on Indeed, when I applied, it didn't necessarily get into all of that. Sometimes Indeed try to give you like this little vague, you know, description. You're just like, okay, I kind of get it, I kind of don't. Let me see what this is about. So that's pretty much it. So once I'm finally going through these modules or whatever, now I can finally see what it is, you know, and which, you know, it seems pretty simple, whatever. But the guy next to me, he's like I said, I'm in a row with people who are actually doing it, and he's gotten hung up on a few times. Like, I've heard him like speaking, and then he'll just stop, and then I'll hear him like start a call again. I'm like, oh Lord, he just got hung up on. But yeah, so they're not keeping good track of our timing because we got started so late. We started lunch earlier than we were supposed to. We started our break, our 10-minute break, later than we were supposed to, but we started the lunch earlier than we were supposed to. So I feel like it was like only like an hour in between those two. So because she said that the 30-minute break was supposed to start at 12:30. It's now 12:36. I've been recording this for 6 minutes, and I was just on the phone with my sister for about 15 minutes. So the timing is all off. So I'm gonna probably just head in there right now, just so I'm not, they're not like looking for me, you know. Because I'm really not sure. They did say that at the end of the day we would get our badges, so that way we can get in the buildings without having to be let in to certain doors, even though it's just one door, but to be let into the door. And yeah, that's it. That is it. Ain't much to it. Ain't much to really say right now. There ain't much to say. But yeah, y'all, I don't know. When I did that, it looked like the button was about to come off, and it's not. It's not. But so I will check back in with y'all when I get home, probably, because that next 10-minute break, I'm not about to come back out to my car. So, all right, you guys. So day 1 of work is completed, and I got home and saw this box at my door that I didn't order, and then I forgot that my sis said she was gonna send me something for a housewarming / Christmas present. So I'm actually mad that it says it on here, so I knew exactly what it was, because I like surprises. But let's open it up and see. Let's open it up and see. It's making me think, did she watch my video and hear? Wait, was this? I think this was one of the things that I said on my. I think this was one of the things I said on my vlogmas of my wish list, like my housewarming / Christmas wish list. Yes, y'all, I was needing one of these. I've been needing one. Y'all have no idea, and I just bought me some bagels too yesterday. What? Yes. Oh shoot. I got me a toaster, y'all. And it matched. Look, it matched perfectly. Oh my goodness. Thank you. I've been needing this. Y'all have no freaking idea. Trying to toast stuff on the stove and then using that same pot to make the stuff that you putting on the sandwich or however you doing it, like, so annoying. Like, without having a toaster. Like, a toaster is something that I absolutely need, because I don't just use it just for, like, I use it often. Let's just say it like that. I use stuff like this often. So thank you so much. But so day one was pretty smooth or whatever. I found out, exactly what I'm going to be doing because at lunchtime, we didn't know at that moment. We just knew about the company and what it was about and, whoop-de-whoop. But I finally found out exactly what I'm going to be doing because they broke up the 20 of us. Remember I told you we had 20 people in our group. They broke us up and we're all doing different things. So it's going to be 5. So I think they did it in groups of 4 because I know for a fact there's 5 of us doing exactly what I'm going to be doing, which is calling people in Texas about their electric bills, about their energy bills. They don't call it electric, their energy bills. So that is going to be that, and it is going to be residential. Now, when I said at first, some people do residential and business, and some people just do residential. I didn't know they were going to break it up like that at all. I thought everybody was going to be doing the exact same thing. I thought the company just did one thing, and that was just serviced, gas and electric. But and energy, I don't want to keep saying electric. But so I'm just going to be doing energy in homes. Now I heard her talking to somebody in Texas. Now I heard her talking to somebody else, like the other group that was kind of next to us, a little diagonal, and she said that they're doing the exact same thing, but if that particular person also has a business that they want to switch over as well, then they could do the 2, and then that will count as 2 different sales and 1 phone call. I'm just thinking why couldn't I get that? But I have to think of, I'm first of all, I'm ready to chill out, and I was just I had to think of, I'm just not everybody you call is going to have a business. You know what I'm saying? So it's not every single person, but those few that you do come across, that's a 2-in-1. That's a win-win. So, yeah, I'm low-key salty about that. I ain't going to hold you, but, hey, it is what it is. So I'm still grateful for mine because it's super easy because the training that we were doing, remember I told you we were doing training all day. Hold on, let me put this stuff in the oven. Hold on. The training that we were doing online was way more than what I'm actually going to be doing. I don't know what group is doing that because even though we have different, it's still different companies. So we all work under the same company, get paid by the same people, but the suppliers we work for are different. So, yeah, I don't know who is doing that exact training that we were doing online because that was the most, y'all. And I'm not saying I wasn't up for the challenge, but it was just okay, this is a lot to learn, which is, it is what it is. And I mean, it's understandable because it's energy and gas. So you are, needed to know a lot about the both. But for me, I'm only doing energy, which makes me more happy because I get to, really be an expert of just energy and really focus on energy, and not okay, I got energy down pat, let me, get better with gas, so it's just it's just a little bit easier. And so yeah, so I think I'm gonna, enjoy it. Again, like I said before, I'm still hopeful that I hear back from the other people who has full-time available, right away, because this one is part-time and then you can do, you can get full-time and then work from home. So it's not the worst, but it's one thing to kind of all right, she gonna get paid every week. I don't know if they get paid weekly or bi-weekly, but what you're gonna get paid, whenever. But this job is just kind of hustle, which I'm all about that, but it's still sometimes it's just good to know exactly what you're gonna be getting. So, but they do pay out weekly, which is great. I'm not mad at that. So yeah, I feel like I just look like my mother right there, Jesus. So I legit looked in and I saw her face. So I'm about to, like I said, I just put that in the oven. It's some stuffed shells with some marinara sauce. I'm about to do that. I'm about to chill out, and y'all ain't gonna see me till tomorrow because tomorrow is today was 8 to 4:30. Y'all, tomorrow is going to be 6 to 2:30. I got to get there at 6 a.m. Today I woke up at 6. Like, come on. Jesus Christ. So I got to get there at 6 tomorrow. And then starting Wednesday. So the job is only Monday through Friday. And so then on Wednesday, after the full 2 days, on Wednesday, that's when I do 7 a.m. to noon. So that's the 5 hours. That's what I was telling y'all before. 5 hours is better than no hours. So I'm gonna be doing that, and then I think that's when they're gonna try to like have us on the phones. I'm not too sure. But yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna film just a little bit tomorrow morning, just so y'all can see what I'm wearing. Cause like I told y'all before, we can wear jeans and tennis shoes. I don't know if I told y'all. I'm not sure. Y'all be forgetting what I say and who I said it to. I know I told my sister, but I can't remember if I told y'all, like, vlogging. Anyway, that don't even matter, girl. But we are able to wear jeans and tennis shoes. So tomorrow I am going to be definitely doing that. And, you know, because I'm not doing like this tomorrow, whatever. But good night. Outfit for day 2, super simple, y'all. I had to get up at 4:30 in the morning, okay? 4:30 in the morning. But I will say, to be honest, once I like got up and got to moving around, like I woke up, I wasn't like sleepy all day or anything like that, but 4:30 in the morning, like, oh my God. Luckily tomorrow is an hour later, which is only 7, but like the time I start, so I mean I get an extra hour, but it's still like whatever. So like I said before, we can wear jeans and stuff. We can't wear like, you know, graphic tees. We just can't wear anything that's like they say like offensive, but you can still wear like regular stuff. And then my bad, I had a notification. And then yeah, so I just threw these on with some jeans I got from Playhouse Closet last year. Super comfortable, and like they're actually like a really good, like, kind of, I don't want to say too big, but they like a size, probably like a size too big. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just call them stretchy. Because like I can grip this, I can pull this out, and I knew they would be comfortable to sit in like all day. So today we pretty much just did like more like online training, y'all. It's like they don't need to hire that many people at one time again, because with it being so many of us, like I said before, we can't be in the training room where the computers are and stuff. So that way it's more one-on-one. Like the one lady who's going around helping us and stuff, and don't get me wrong, she's doing as best as she can, you know, considering the amount of people. But it's like when you're done doing what you're supposed to do, you're just sitting there because you waiting to be told what to do next on the computer. And then like the next part that we had to do, so we were just sitting there looking like, where is this lady at? But she was like across the room and stuff. And then come to find out, she took some people into the training room, like a smaller group into the training room, and then like was showing them stuff that was like more like more detailed to what they were doing exactly. So because those them videos and stuff like that, that was general stuff. That wasn't stuff that we were doing exactly. So it was just like, and just saying like what the company do as a whole kind of thing. Like I'm just looking like, this ain't really helping me, because the stuff that I'm learning and, you know what I'm saying, like reading up on is not what I'm doing. Because when she finally brought me and like some other people into the smaller group, I was asking, I'm like, you know, are we gonna be doing this? Are we gonna be doing that? Is it gonna look like this? And so she kind of, I don't want to say she didn't know what I was talking about, but you can tell she kind of was just like, no, that ain't, you know. I'm just like, well, I'm going based on what I literally just saw on the video. So I'm thinking to myself, why did y'all even show me this video? Like, or any of us, if we wasn't gonna be doing this, like they should have specific videos for those specific roles. That's just how I feel. But to not confuse nobody, because if I was the type of person that really like took in every single thing, and like it was hard for me to like move it around, and you know what I'm saying, and like not do it, you know what I mean, like that would confuse somebody if they were like that. Like if they took in everything that they heard and or was taught and then now it's hard for them to get out of that habit, you know. So whatever. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. So yeah, so we did that or whatever, and then she ended up letting us go home early because we were pretty much done. So tomorrow, oh, I need some bundles. Tomorrow she said we was gonna be shadowing, which I wanted to do today. I won't say I wanted to do, but I did say I want to shadow, and then she ended up saying we were gonna be shadowing tomorrow, and so we're gonna be doing that. I don't think we're gonna be on the phones tomorrow, but yeah, y'all, that's how day 2 going, and got home early. I'm thinking about going to take a walk. I kind of don't feel like it. I'm not even gonna lie. I need to do some stuff around the house. As y'all can hear, my washing machine is like being real extra right now. But yeah, I will let y'all know how shadowing goes tomorrow. I hope that I have somebody that's good and that I can learn from tomorrow, because I don't want to be shadowing nobody that's like, you know what I'm saying, ain't doing it right. Like, I know for a fact, I'm glad this one chick who was sitting in the aisle in front of me, that girl had the worst attitude problem ever. Like, every single time she got off the phone, she had to complain. It was just her tone. Like, I didn't like her voice. Like, if I heard her on the other end and not seeing her, I'd be looking like, I'm not about to get nothing from you, and I'm not trying to hear nothing you say. It was just the way she was talking. Like, I'm just like, it's almost like having like a bartender with an attitude. You know what I'm saying? You don't even want to deal with them. Like, you want to talk to somebody else or whatever the case, or, you know, work with somebody else. It's just like, I just didn't like her attitude. So I hope I don't have nobody, you know, that's like that. I hope I have somebody that's really like into what they're doing and want to be the best at it. You know, I want to learn from somebody like that, because that's where I am. So yeah, y'all, I'll come back tomorrow and let y'all know. I didn't check in with y'all on break because y'all know 30-minute breaks be like 3 minutes, and I had some phone calls to make, so couldn't do that. What else? I said I was gonna throw some lashes on. I should do them tomorrow. You know what? Maybe I'll put on like some. I ain't about to do all that. I ain't about to do all that. So I will catch y'all tomorrow. I'll show y'all what I'm looking like tomorrow. I'll show y'all we'll tell y'all what's going on. Alright, so this is how we looking day 3. Told y'all, get used to the sweater. Well, sweatshirt. I love it. It's so comfortable. It's not too big. It's just like the perfect size, and it's cute. I mean, like, but yeah. So I got on my Vapor Max or whatever, my American Eagle jeans, and I'll let y'all know how today goes. Today will be me, us shadowing. So, yeah, we gonna see how it goes. So I just wanted to show y'all the fit for day 3. My fave. Day 4 outfit of the day, I have this shirt that I got from Shein. This was in my Shein haul. I got these pants from H&M. They're not leather, but they're like sort of like it. And then I have on my olive green Huaraches, and then I'm gonna throw on my jean jacket, my crop jean jacket that I just got. You guys have never seen that before. And then I did my hair last night because I was so sick of just doing my hair every single morning. So I did my hair in a bun, and then I also threw on some lashes because I was so bored. So I did the individual lashes. So they're the long ones. And then I did these are the longs, and then I did like a few mediums in the middle, just to kind of like give it that nice, you know, nice flow, and not just, y'all know. So this is it. I did not come on here and talk about yesterday. Yesterday was a bit much. I will update y'all when I get home today, though. I won't forget, so that way I can tell y'all about today, and that way I can tell y'all about yesterday too. So I'll just catch y'all when I get home. We don't have lunch breaks because we are only there for 5 hours, so it's not like I can go to the car and tell y'all or anything like that as it's happening. So I'll just let y'all know once I get back home. So I can't remember if I showed y'all what it actually looks like. I think I just showed y'all the box. I can't remember. That was a few days ago. But this is how it looks. This is the Jimmy Dean Delights bowl. It has the turkey sausage, egg, potato, and cheese, and that's it. And then I just eat this every morning. It's actually, you know, pretty. It's not, it doesn't make you too full, obviously, because it's not that big of a bowl, but it's still enough for now. And then, you know, this holds me pretty good until, you know, whenever our lunch is. So, or break, I should say, whenever I eat my chips or crackers or something like that. But yeah, this is the breakfast that I've been eating every morning. All right, so it's Thursday night, and I want to start off by saying this. Today was not a bad day. It was just different, okay? Starting off, I am leaving out for work this morning, so I left at about 6:30, about 6:30, 6:35, and I opened my door, and there's a pair of shoes, a pair of boots at my door. And when I say shoes or boots, it wasn't in a package. It wasn't like somebody sent me something. I know I didn't order anything. It was literally a box of shoes, of boots, open. The box is open, and the shoes were not inside of the plastic. It was like it was already taken out. So a lot of questions are going through my head, like whose shoes are these? Were these delivered to the wrong apartment? Um, where did these shoes come from? Again, it doesn't have a name, obviously, because it's just the shoe. It was just a shoe box. But these were the boots. And what's still weird about it is they're my size. Nobody knows where I live, so I don't want to make it like creepy, but only family has my address. But again, it wasn't delivered, so I can't say, oh, who did this come from? They sent this to me. Someone like put that there, like someone did that. So these are the boots. These are the boots. And yeah, I don't know where these boots came from. I don't know where these boots came from. I don't know if this is like, let's see. I don't know if this, were these worn once? I don't know. Because this shoe has all of the stuff inside. Like it hasn't been taken out. And this one is like spotless. So, I still don't even know what to say. I'm hoping that, you know, somebody maybe, I see it, I'm hoping that somebody maybe, you know, was like, hey, I'm gonna give you my shoes, I don't want them, or I bought you some, I'm bringing them to you, and they brought them to the wrong apartment. That's the only thing I'm really thinking, because those are not my shoes. And the box that they were in makes me think they're fake. So I really don't want the shoes. And then they're high boots. I would never need those in Vegas. Now, if those accidentally sent to my house in Cleveland, we may be having a different conversation. But as of right now, those are not needed in my life at all. So yeah, so anyway, I don't even know. The box, I put the box in there, I just brought those in here because I knew I would be talking about them. But I didn't even try them on. I don't even want to even get into that. I don't even want to get that, you know, go that far with those boots. But I'm just like, where did these boots come from? Like, and when I got home yesterday from work, I didn't leave back out the house. So I'm like, I don't know when these were put here. You know what I mean? Like, I got home early yesterday. So, I don't know who they belong to, but I'm gonna keep y'all updated and try to figure out who those boots belong to. I'm gonna probably take them to the leasing office because I don't want them just sitting in here. I'm gonna wait probably a few days just to see if somebody like comes and like tries to catch me while I'm here and say, hey, do you have those shoes? I delivered them to the wrong house. That's really what I'm hoping, y'all. I don't want those shoes. I really don't want those shoes. But anyway, I did not update y'all yesterday. Did I update y'all? No, I didn't update y'all yesterday. Yesterday was our first day on the phone at the place. And pretty much what I'll say about this job is they may or may not see me tomorrow. Yesterday it was so much going on, and I've told the story to a few people already, so I've kind of like gotten like my anger out about it, and frustrations, I should say, not necessarily anger, but I've really got like my frustrations out about that job out to people. So that's why I feel like I'm just like able to just speak about it and not be like, y'all, they did this, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, they may not see me tomorrow because it's so much it's too much of a not enough going on. And when I say not enough, I mean like organization, just simply knowing what you're talking about, and and proper training, and it almost feels like, though these people are telling me they've been here for years, kudos, it almost feels like the blind leading the blind. Having us, the new hires, sounding uneducated on the phone. That comes off to the person we're trying to, do business with. So I don't operate like that. I personally don't operate like that. Again, I am all for, learning a new business, new company, new brand, new information, anything I need to do my best at my job. But when I don't have those tools and resources that I need before I even dial that first phone call, that lets me know that that's not the place for me, because that's just letting me know how it will be in the future. And I'm not about to let anyone else sign me up for failure, or set me up for failure. I'm not about to let anybody, you know what I mean, have me out here looking and sounding stupid. Now, if I accidentally do that on my own, that's one thing. I'm gonna learn from that. But for me to already know how they're doing things, and me knowing how I know how I don't like to do things, and that's how they're doing it, and they've been doing that since day one. That's just not how I want to do things. I know I told y'all on day one, it seems like they didn't know how many people were gonna be coming in the first day, and they were running on around trying to make more packets, little things like that is what I kind of pay attention to. It's like, if you running around, and I know I sound like my mama, if you running around like a chicken with your head cut off, I should say my grandmother, running around like a chicken with your head cut off, how do you expect me to take in this information? I'm up here looking at you running around all you know what I'm saying? Oh, I gotta do this. Oh, I gotta do that. Oh, I have to go do this. Oh, I have to go get... Now I'm sitting here while you trying to do that. You should have been 100% prepared before we got in here, so that way you can give us all of the attention and things that we need. Not you dealing with X, Y, Z, and then it just wasn't what I needed. It's not what I needed it to be for me to continue. Yeah, some people probably looking like it's a job, just go, you'll figure it out, or it's it's money, or you know what I mean? Like some people probably look at it that way, and I'm sure there are still some people who are listening to me who are like, no, absolutely not. I'm at that point where I'm just like no, you know, like I've never I'm trying to think. I've never had a job to where it was just the whole system, like how they operate as a whole, as a company, as a unit, how they operate. Just it's just not. It doesn't function. There's no like structure in that place. You know, you don't walk in and be like, okay, you know, they got this, you know, together. Like they got their business. You know, it wasn't like that. And I even had to tell a manager. I told him that it seems like nobody is on the same page there, because the very first 2 days we were given a script saying, you know, do this and that, and then like 10, 20 minutes before we get on the phone, which we didn't even know we would get on the phones that day, by the way, because we didn't feel prepared because of the first 2 days, because they were barely doing much with us. The day we get on the phone, we're given a totally different script. I'm not going to say the script was bad, because it was a lot shorter. It sounded more like, you know, something normal people would say, because the other one did sound like way too like telemarketing. That's not a word, but it's going to be a word today. And so, you know, so it was more smooth. Yes, I'm not going to take that away from it, but it was just like, why was I given this? You know, why was I given the first one? Do the person who gave the first one to me know that you just gave me this? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like nobody is saying the same stuff here. And, you know, it's just like you can't tell someone you can't throw somebody on the phone and say, oh, I'm not going to give you this information right now, even though I need it. Even though we need it, I won't say even though we need it as new hires, you can't say that and then, you know, just be like, you know, oh, well, you don't need this right now. I'll get this back to you. And I'm just like, what? Like, I do need this. It was just like, nobody was on the same page. Nobody was on the same page. I'm not saying that, you know, the job is terrible or nothing, because like I told y'all, I think I told y'all that it's like 3 different groups within the whole company. So everybody's kind of doing different stuff within their groups. And so I hear some people doing very well, and that's awesome, because especially how it's set up with, you know, getting sales and commission and stuff like that. That's super great. That's the whole point, you know. But unfortunately for the position I have, there is not much opportunity for making a lot of money. And I noticed that. I don't really care what they say. I don't care how they really try to say it to you, like, oh, you know, maybe, you know, you just need to call more, or you know what I'm saying, or something like that. And that's another problem too, because the calls, even though we're calling out, once the call gets sent to us, that's when it's like, I don't want to say start ringing, because we don't hear the phone ringing, but it's like, it's almost like, it's like 3 seconds before they answer the phone or something like that. That's how the system is kind of like generated or whatever. But even those calls are still like 2 to 3 minutes apart from each other. So it's not like as soon as you hang up, you get another one. You get them back to back. You're just sitting there, and then you're getting voicemails. You're getting, you know, people who are taking messages for people because they're not home. You know, we're calling during the day or during the morning, I should say. So most people are at work and stuff like that, or whatever the case. So it's like I just don't see a lot of opportunity for me to make the money I need to make at that job. Because, as I said before, it's not like you get paid hourly, but then you just get money. Your commission is extra. It's not like that. It's either hourly or commission. If your commission adds up and it's more than what you get paid hourly, then it gives you your commission. Whatever amount is more, if your hourly is more, then you just get paid hourly. But that sucks because the hourly ain't that great. So of course you're really like determined to get, your commission, of course, because that's more money, but it's like that particular company that I'm with, there's no money in that company, and that's just not for me. Again, it's like you gotta get lucky to get this amount, and you get paid weekly. So if you get lucky and get a good amount, then you do good and whatever the case, and you get that amount, which is great. But that's not always guaranteed. Like my bills are consistent. Like my bills are going to stay the same every single month. I can't really rely on this, and it's going how it's going. Again, now had I been like, all right, y'all ain't give me what I needed, but now that I'm on these phones, I'm doing good, I'm doing great, I'm smooth at it. It wasn't like that. It's not like that at all. It's like it started off bad and then it continued to be bad, and I'm still trying to be like, all right, we at day 4, y'all ain't got that much time to impress me and figure this stuff out, and it still wasn't at that point, and I can tell that it's not going to get any better. I can tell that like next week wouldn't be like, oh, okay, we're all good. Like I shouldn't have to call over a manager for something that should have been discussed in training about the system. It's not like it's a question that I just don't know. It's a question about the system. Like I'm looking like, okay, y'all ain't tell me what to do once I get to this part. Like, why not me talking on the phone to the supervisor, whatever, manager, but it's just like y'all didn't tell me what to do after this point, like once I get to this point. So what do I do now? So now I gotta put these people on hold after I feel like I'm on a good flow, and now I gotta put them on hold, and then we going back and forth. They standing right here in my ear. The mic is right here. You can hear them talking on the phone. Like that makes me just sound like I hate sounding like, and I'm not the type of person to tell people, I'm new, I just started here. I'm not the type to say that, because to me that makes you lose all credibility to everything you just literally just said, no matter how good that sounds, because it'll be like, all right, she just started with, like, did she say the right stuff, or is she just saying stuff, So it's just like that irritated me too, with like having somebody like standing right there and then like yelling, and not yelling, but I can hear it. It's probably from the other end. It would sound really loud because they're standing right next to me and my mic is right here, So I mean, it was only one person that did that, so I don't want to make it seem like everybody did that, because the one manager, he did kind of stay back a little bit, and he was just kind of like, he was listening to you, of course, but then he would just like say a few words that kind of like let you know like what to say next, kind of thing. And so you kind of go from there, and like even if the customer on the phone probably heard it, like it would be so faint in the back that you probably wouldn't even realize like he was talking to me, But I've had a manager at my first job kind of do that. Like, you be on the phone and they'll be trying to say the whole sentence as you're talking to the customer, and now you're listening to yourself, and you trying to listen to them say the words, and you trying to hear what they're saying as you're saying. It's like I hate it. I hate being managed like that. I hate being trained like that. That's not how I do things, because that was a simple solution, and we could have discussed this the first 2 days before I even got on this phone. And I even told the manager, like I said, the one I told him that it seems like nobody's on the same page. I also told him, I said, I've worked so many phone jobs, call center jobs. I said, at this point, I'm not nervous to ever be on the phone. I said, but it's one thing to stumble on a script that you're not familiar with, that you're getting used to. And then it's another thing to sound uneducated, and we're both. We don't know what we're talking about, and we don't know how to say it because we were just told to say one thing, and now we're told to say another thing. And then we're not knowing anything about what we're talking about. You know what I mean? Like, because the modules that they had us, looking at, and the videos that they had us watching, and blah blah blah, all of that was a system for another part of one of the other groups are probably doing that. We weren't doing that in my particular, like, I don't want to call it, I guess, department. In my particular department, we weren't doing that we were just looking at on the computer. So that all of that I was just looking at ain't applying to me. So to me, this is all new. This is all new. Like, they did not do a thorough training with this job. And so you can't say fake it till you make it. That don't apply to everything. That doesn't apply to everything. Like, you can do that with certain things that ain't gonna affect nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like you can do that. For an example, let's say you ain't never painted a wall in your life, but you want to paint your room. You're gonna figure it out. You're gonna fake it till you make it. But at the end of the day, ain't nobody really gonna be seeing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just something for you. But you can't fake it till you make it when these sales are my money. I can't fake my money until I make it. That don't work. That don't work. Like, you can't convince me that's okay, and that's that's doable. Like, you can't tell me that works. Like, nobody can do that. So yeah. So I'm at this point, I'm over it. And I was over it there. I was on the phone with my sister on one of those breaks. I was like, they better hope I walk back in this building after this break. Like, it's to that point where I'm just like, my entire shift from beginning to the end is chaotic. It's chaotic, and it's a little more things to it that I'm not even about to get into, but it's like, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I would never run a company like that. I would never, have people, being in charge who aren't thoroughly training people. Like, if I want my business to succeed, I'm not doing that. Like, the person who's training shouldn't be asking questions. You feel me? Like, and I'm not saying one person knows everything, but if you telling me, yeah, you've been here for X amount of time, and you've been training for X amount of time, like, bro, like, we shouldn't really be going to nobody else for nothing. Like, you should be the one telling us everything, but now that I'm on the phones, now you want to be next to me, all in my ear, trying to tell me what to say as I'm trying to say it to the customer, and they probably hear you on the phone. Like, that's dead to me. That's dead. You had your opportunity to train me and you didn't. Like, y'all didn't figure this out. If y'all say, it was a lot of people, we couldn't be in the training room and be, in a closer, more closed room, because there was so many of y'all, then why don't y'all have so many people start on the same day? That doesn't make any sense. So now I feel like this isn't one-on-one. Every time I got a question, I got to look to see who around to see if I can ask the question. By the time y'all come to me, I probably got 2-3 more questions, and I done forgot the first one. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like that I can't operate like that. Like, I know these people don't know what I look like. I know I would never see these people a day in my life, 9 times out of 10, especially with them living in another state. But I still don't feel right knowing that I sound stupid on the phones, and I'm being dead serious. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know that I'm putting them on hold or whatever to try to figure something out, because every time I got a question, I'm looking around and I can't find nobody. So now I'm placing them on hold at the appropriate time. I'm putting them on hold, and I'm up here trying to do certain stuff. Like, why do I finally have a lady who is willing to listen to what I have to say, and then I'm up here looking for her in the system, and I can't pull her up out of the 3 phone numbers she done gave me. I can't pull her up by her name. Nothing's coming up. But we called this lady and I can't pull her up. Like, make it make sense. Like, it's that type of stuff that I'm not about to sit here and deal with that ain't worth my time. And that's the thing too. I said, if the hourly really made sense for me to be like, okay, well, at least if I don't make commission, I'm still getting a decent amount of money that I'm getting. No, it's not like that. So that's why they really want you to push and, you know what I'm saying, really try to get those sales, which is, like I said, I've heard some people, they were, this one guy, he was like, yeah, you getting all those sales over there and blah, blah, blah. And like I said, good for her. I don't know exactly what she's doing, because they have us kind of like sitting all together. You know, it just makes sense. That part makes sense that they did. We're all kind of sitting together. So, so I don't know exactly what she's saying. You know, I don't know exactly what she's doing. But, you know, one guy, you know, kind of like, that was like his little compliment, like, yeah, you getting all those sales over there, whatever the case. So that's good for her. So that's obviously she's doing good. And she just started too, I believe. So, yeah, y'all, this ain't gonna work. I'm sorry, I did not mean for this video to be, this clip to be this long, but I just needed to say that so that way I updated y'all, because again, I'm not gonna, not tell y'all stuff. But today was interesting, but again, that was just those 5 hours that I had to deal with that. But afterwards, you know, everything went good. I had, you know, a few runs to make. I had a few, you know, places to go, whatever. So, I did that, got that out the way, thank God. So, you know, at this moment, like, I mean, I don't want to say at this moment like I haven't been before, but I'm really just trusting God and I'm just going from there. I'm just going from there. I don't want to say finally, but I do have 2 clients on Saturday. I have 2 knotless braids to do on Saturday. So those will be my official 2 first clients. And their sisters. So I have those on Saturday. So that gives me like that, you know, little like encouragement. You know what I mean? Like, okay, you know, hair is starting, you know, and of course, just like my other job, you know, that was on the side until if that ever picks up. Well, I don't say if that ever, but as if I'm doubting myself. But when that picks up and everything else that I have going on outside of just like a job or career that I have, then I'll just move accordingly. But at the moment, I am still looking for a job. I will be doing hair, of course. And, yeah, y'all, and I'm just saying this now because there may not be a vlog tomorrow. There may not be a vlog tomorrow. I'm so serious. It may not be a vlog tomorrow. So I know I was, you know, showing y'all in the morning like what I was wearing. Not that y'all really asked, but you know, I was just showing y'all what I was wearing and stuff like that. And because these last 2 days I was there for only 5 hours, which is the regular schedule. I don't get a 30-minute lunch. And I think I mentioned that. There's no 30-minute lunch, it's only a 15. So there's not much time to, you know, like check my social media and stuff like that and vlog for those few minutes when I know I'm having all this time to vlog when I get back home. So yeah, y'all. So if it ends here, it ends here. I don't know what to say. But I don't know what to say. I really don't know what else to say. I really don't know what to say. But if you watching this, please come get your boots. I don't want your boots, sis. Oh, Lord God. I hate when that, oh my goodness, I had this on my lips the whole time. Whatever. But sis, I don't want your boots. Even though they my size. I don't want these, y'all. They cute though. They cute. I just can't wear these in no Vegas. Y'all, today was 70 degrees and it is January. When am I gonna ever wear these? If the winter time is warm, when am I gonna ever wear these? So, somebody please come get this stuff. I'm pretty sure ain't none of my subscribers, these ain't none of y'all boots. But I'm just saying this anyway. Somebody come get these boots. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe that's what I'll do. If nobody claims them or whatever the case, maybe I'll have something where I'll, like a free something where I'll just give them away. Like, I really don't. Yeah, I don't care. I'm not about to try to charge nobody for the boots. I don't know. Like, I'm about to get them boots away. But all right, y'all. I'm going to say good night for tonight. Again, keeping good spirits. It ain't mess up my whole day. And we going to go from there. But bye, y'all.